So this is a 2017 Aprilia Tuono factory. 2017 model, brand new. I just picked it up. You guys are going to get to go for a ride with me. And it is 1100 cc's, 175 horsepower, about 440 pounds, 450 pounds wet. I'm not sure about that. I'll have to check. 6-speed transmission, auto shifter both up and down. The down you refer to as a blipper. It's a V4. I'm going to get my shadow in the picture here as I pass through it, but I'll give you a little closer shot of it. But it's a V4, 1100 cc's, as I've mentioned, with the automatic shift up and down. New for 2017 is the digital dashboard, but much of the other components remain the same, except the brakes get upgraded to Öhlins M50, which is about as good as you can do. The exhaust can is the new Euro compliant version, and most people will probably agree that it's a little bit on the ugly side, but what a sublime sound this motor makes. So it's got a little bit of what they prefer to call a bikini fairing. You can draw your own conclusions about how apt that is. And lovely colors, Italian flag colors, except for the silver, red, white, and green. So that's the preview. I've just gotten off the 56 freeway. I wanted to come in and lash up my camera gear. I'm going to put on my chest mount and see if I can't continue to take a photo, because we're going to take it for a ride on the way home. It's going to be a short ride, but you'll get to see it in operation. Check back with you in just a minute or two. Hopefully we're filming. Let's see if I can see the little flashing light there. I can't. Hopefully we're filming, because this will be the very first ride, and I'm heading back to the concentration camp, Santa Luz, right now. I spared you me climbing into all this gear, including the microphone, which is wired into my helmet. So we'll see if it all works up when I get back to Wistful Vistas and check in with the electrical wizardry that is all coming together here, including the machine, by the way, including this machine. It's got quite a suite. They call it nowadays a suite, just like you were staying in a fancy hotel room. A suite of electronic rider aids. And those are all good until your little old ego takes over and you say, hey, this thing is meant to rock it. So let's get on it and start it up. Let's go through the startup procedure. Hopefully you'll be able to see the, not sure what view you're going to have, but hopefully you'll be able to see the dash as it springs to life there. I just love these things, the way they do that. There it is. We're in neutral, 0 miles per hour, and it's got a lean angle indicator. Let's start it up. There we go. Oh my goodness, I hope you can catch part of that. Okay, we're going to knock it into first gear and give it a first little rip with you all in it. I went down the freeway, had an absolute blast. This thing is just quite the machine. It's modeled after Aprilia's MotoGP and World Superbikes. They are V4s as well, as this is. And you can feel it. You can feel it. It just wants to rev and go. And that's what this person should do. Go. And it has Öhlins suspension, which is a well-known and well-respected suspension supplier to all kinds of categories. They also make them for cars, but motorcycles, of course, which are on this, which give a really plush ride, but at the same time, you get the compliance, the plushness that I mentioned, plus you get a very, very high level of road holding. that quick shifter there. Let's take it up to third gear. So we're doing about 60, 58, 60 miles an hour in third gear. There is no lack of speed on this machine. I can't go too quickly through here because this is a construction zone. Got to come up with a name for this. Per the suggestion of my great friend Annie Brennan, we've got to put a name up for this. So we'll have a naming contest. Super Mario was the MV Agusta, and this is Aprilia, also Italian. So we need a name for our new friend. The official name, MV Agusta Brutale 800 EAS, has gone back, and in its place is this Aprilia Tuono. Tuono is Italian for lightning. You can hear the lightning, just like that. And it's a Tuono V4 1100F, I think. I don't know what the F stands for, but I believe it's an 1100F. I'll have to check so that I get the correct nomenclature. I know that's very important to everybody out there. All right, so, and this of course is the most exciting part, stopped at a stoplight with your brand new motorcycle. I cannot see that. Well, it looks like the red recording light's going, so maybe it's going on. Maybe you're going to catch all this. If not, we'll do another ride here pretty soon so that you can get part of this. All right, keep your head on a swivel. Distracted drivers, they're not thinking about you. I'm going to drop my sunshade here. There goes the green turn light. Now, there's a number of issues that they claim to have fixed with this. These do have some well-known quirks. A couple of them I don't care about one way or the other. One was gas mileage was horrible. These things are known, but in motorcycle terms, that means like 30 miles per gallon as opposed to 40. And that's supposed to be better, but I'm not too concerned about that part. And then the other is that they had some heat issues where there were some sensors that prevent the bike from starting up if it got too warm, which in San Diego is not the greatest of little attributes. But today we were not going to have that problem. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous day. In fact, it's uncharacteristically cool for this time of year in San Diego. But third gear we are. We're in third gear. Don't need to go any higher than that. We'll give a little throttle twist. That's third gear. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to take my riding to a new level with this machine. Listen, no clutch. And it does that. That clutchless downshift in motorcycles is called a auto blipper. Okay, I got to check in here at the gate. Okay, our ever vigilant security staff there, just to make sure that we don't get up to no good while we're in here. I'm going to blot out that part about my code. This is all first gear. This is geared rather tall. My first observation, it is geared rather tall as well. Probably because it's based upon those sport bikes, those World Superbike and MotoGP bikes, geared rather tall, which isn't a bad deal, especially when you have 175 horsepower to pull you out of the stump, pull you out of a stop. But we're heading back into the shtetl here. That is our very first ride. You got to go with me. That's the very first ride on the 2017 Aprilia Tuono. I'm so excited. You have no idea. I feel like a kid getting up at Christmas morning with a new Lionel train set. And I'm so excited I could share this with all of you, my family and friends. So we'll check out right now. And maybe we'll do a little walk around the garage, a little discussion, but that'll be for a later date.